Hello, this is the first video in my new series, Redneck Mansion Kitchen Remodel. And I have been putting all my ideas and prices, diagrams in this old notebook. And here is where I measured out the kitchen. I made a mistake, which actually turned out to be a good thing. In scrapbooking, there's a saying that there are no mistakes, only embellishment opportunities. And it really gets your mind thinking about, if you make a mistake, how can you correct it? And a lot of times the correction ends up better than what you originally had planned. And because I added on a foot that wasn't there, I was going to buy a double laundry sink. And it's 4 feet wide, and with 2 feet to the stove, which I don't want to do any. This is the last area that's going to get any work done. I don't want to move my stove and the range hood or any of that. So I couldn't put it there with the double sink. And it got me thinking. I got 2 laundry sinks already. They're not doubles, they're singles. And I only need 1 sink. I just need a good size big sink. So I'm going to work on that, and I'll show you that. That's a little different than what I've seen. I've looked all over YouTube and I can't find anyone that's already done it, so hopefully I'm not going to mess it up too badly. But that got me thinking outside of what I was originally going to do and using stuff I already have. I only have a budget currently of $290. That's coins that I have saved up for years and rolled, and I still got some more coins that I probably have that much more again in coins that I need to roll and take to the bank. But I've worked out try to work out the measurements and what I was going to do. And there's no way around it, because currently this area goes catty corner and I cannot reach this corner. I cannot open and close my windows that are here without having to climb up on the sink or getting my husband or son to reach it. I'm 5'8", so I'm not short, and I can't reach the far latch. So I'm going to move the dishwasher over here, reuse that countertop, pretty much take all this counter out, and then have my 1 sink right there. And this book also helps me list what I'm going to do in what order. And if you see over here, bathroom trim has nothing to do with the kitchen, but I've got things that I didn't finish, and I'm making myself finish this project, well, at least finish it as far as I can with the materials I already have on hand before I go on to the kitchen thing. And this is keeping track of my expenses and has all my diagrams and measurements and ideas and products. And it's already made another revision to the corner. Oh, my son's going to work. Make money. Yes, it was a grasshopper on my shoulder. But originally, just trying to work out the door details of how I want my kitchen doors and what hinges to use and the cost of that, and trying to keep things high quality. I don't want to use MDF at all if I can help it. I don't, not because it's a bad product, but because I don't want the gassing in here. Now, this is a mobile home. It probably has a lot of OSB and MDF already in there, but we bought it 5 years old. So a lot of, hopefully the worst of it was taken care of before we moved into it. It was repossessed that we bought and had moved to our lot. But just working out on paper and trying to design the doors and figuring that out, going, well, at first I was going to have it framed, but if I frame that, it's what I want to do on the base cabinets won't work, and then the base cabinets won't look like the upper cabinets, so the upper cabinets had to be redone to fit the door design for the base. And then trying to work this corner and the upper cabinets, I decided I'm going to just do it that way. And I like it, and it'd be a lot easier with the hinging and the door works, and just figuring out the best way to cut some plywood for that. And I'm thinking I may not do that now since I've learned about pocket hole jigs. Cool. That I may be able to put some 1x2 12 boards, put them together to get a 2 foot wide width, and then cut the angle to make my 4 shelves for my corner cabinet. And already there I need to buy 2 jigs, one for the shelf, adjustable shelf holes, and a jig for the pocket holes. That's $55 before taxes now, out of my $290 budget. But that will save me a lot of time, and that's going to be worth it to me because of all the way I'm going to build these cabinets. And yes, I'm going to build them from scratch. And I will set up a tripod and time-lapse me making a fool of myself. So I'll actually get in front of the camera showing you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But this notebook is vital. This is where the refrigerator will be, my broom closet. This is the corner cabinet, how I'm going to have access to that back corner cabinet without spending hundreds of dollars. I'm going to spend probably less than $50 and get the same versatility in usage. Just it won't be as pretty and it won't look as industrial, but it will work. Yay. And I have delusions of making a concrete countertop, but that's way down the road. That's last on my priorities. And the peninsula, I'm making a peninsula. I have an island now, and this is going to be the end of the peninsula, where I'll have my cutlery and eating utensils and cooking utensils. And I've got a mock-up of a fake drawer that'll work just like a drawer. I'm making a tall 4.5 feet tall cabinets that will go on the other side of my future peninsula. So I have the base cabinets, and then see, originally it was 4 feet, now it's 4.5 feet because of the way it's going to meet up with the upper cabinets. Doing things on paper, drawing it out, and I also walk in my kitchen and I pretend that these things are there. Another big expense is I'm going to get that pull-up lift shelf for my KitchenAid, because I do like to use it, but I don't use it as much because it's in a cabinet, and hauling it out and putting it back and clean up from it, it just drives me crazy. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to rig up something to make a shield so when I splatter stuff all over the place, it stays contained to that shelf. So that's going to be fun and good. So I'll make short videos of these things as I go. But I'm going to have 4.5 foot tall cabinets here that will open up to the eating area, and have spices on the back part, all my seasonings and stuff, because this is going to be my prep counter. And over here, the first area I'm going to work in. So this is my glasses and cups will go onto these shorter shelves. My teas, my coffees, all that will be there. There will be a little workstation about 1 foot at counter height, 1 foot deep, that will have my little coffee maker and my hot water thermos that we often use. So the kitchen will be utilized, and I'm going to do the flooring out from this corner, and I'm just going to cut out the linoleum, pull that out and leave it as it is elsewhere, and just do the 6 feet by 5 feet section here, 30 square feet initially, and with the subfloor, if it's okay. If not, it's going to have to be replaced anyway. Hopefully my husband won't take that out of my budgets for the remodel. But it's going to be a challenge, and it's creative. I'm enjoying this, but this has helped out a lot to keep myself from forgetting what I originally thought of. So, hope this helps.